All right, we're live.
I was joking. I was totally joking, and you don't have it on tape. Alrighty, this is a pretty exciting meeting because we've got some cool stuff going on while people are still making their way here. Thanks to Infusus for live streaming this for our guildies that can't be there, because it's important to me that anybody that wants to know what's going on in the guild and be a part of it can have that. I mean, gotta love technology. And me, Sel, Miara, we just want to take a moment and say that we're really happy that we can be with you tonight before impending doom arrives tomorrow in our area. And for anyone else in our area, please be safe.
Are you having a storm coming?
Yeah, Sandy is landing on us.
And merging with another system, right?
Yeah, it's called a Frankenstorm. So the western
system and cold front that came through us.
Yeah, so it's coming east and merging with that. So we're gonna not just have the hurricane, but also a winter storm. It's our Frankenstorm.
It's going to land on Jersey, pick up Jersey, and drag it over and drop it on Pennsylvania. It's going to be horrible.
Wow, when you say that, I just had a chill run down my back.
Not looking forward to it either, though. I'm far enough north that's not going to reach me until Monday.
They actually are closing Atlantic City tomorrow, and I've never seen that in my lifetime, so.
It's supposed to reach me like Tuesday morning, afternoon-ish, so.
Alright, so we have all but Mulan, if we can get her here, and unfortunately she's only here remotely, so we can't bring her here. But if we can drop something to get Mulan here, that would be great.
Mulan's here. We just need Nala, who's offline.
Oh, Nala is Mulan.
Oh, okay.
Sweet, everybody's here. Wonderful. Okay, so thank you for live streaming. Infusus, that's fantastic. You're so good to us. And I want to take this moment during my time to give you special recognition for that. Thank you, Infusus.
Thank you. I really enjoy it. And make sure next Friday everybody tunes in. We'll be streaming raids Friday and Saturday nights.
Okay, so let's just hop right into the thick of it. We've got a lot of events going on this month, upcoming month, and I want to kind of pimp them out to you guys so that maybe you'll see something, hear something, and sign right up. Remember, we're on the calendar system right in game, so you can open up your mini-map calendar and sign right up as you see things. Ash, why don't you tell me what you got going on this month?
This upcoming month, I've got a pet battle night. Last month's pet battle night was a pretty solid start, and so I said that this month I might offer some gold prizes for winners of duels. So that's November 11th. That's a Sunday. Come on out and we'll pet battle each other.
Perfect.
Is there a minimum required level?
We have, for the most part, there's people who have max level pets, still have pets, a variety of pets through all the intervening levels. So we're going to match it up the night of. We'll spend some time talking about who's got pets where and matching people up to appropriate levels. So there's no particular limit. Anyone is welcome.
All right, Mir.
I've got an event coming up November the 22nd, another PvP battleground night.
Perfect. Tam?
I have 2 events up on the calendar. I know they're old school raids. I have on the 6th at 8:30. I have an ICC 25. This is to help Evil with his legendary quest, and so far I only have 5 people signed up. I need a minimum of 15 before that event can go off. So get out there and sign up. Now. And on Thursday the 19th at 8:15, I have an Ulduar 25. Again, I only have, this is to help Ash with her legendary quest, and I only have 5 people signed up, so, and I would like to have a minimum of 15 people. I know everybody's really busy doing their, getting ready for raids or working on rep, or it's just 2 nights, just 2 for a few hours each. So get out there and sign up now.
Trell?
Oh, wow. Yeah, for November I have on the 7th and again on the 21st. I'm doing achievements in the scenarios. So I only have it up those 2 times right now. I'm probably going to be putting up more. But for right now, the 7th and the 21st, come on out. Unfortunately, there's only 3 people can go in a group, but we can make more than 1 group. So, come on.
Draka.
I have a Miss of Pandaria Heroic Night on the 14th of November, and I'm also going to look into getting some scenarios up there that month as well. So, sign up!
And I Destroyer, Nepenthes isn't here tonight, but he has a Mop Heroic Dungeon Night for 13th of November starting at 7 o'clock. You can earn Valor Points and Secret Points simultaneously, but it's open to everyone. I have a level 1 Pandas Night, so if you want to start a Panda or a second Panda or a third Panda, but you want a Panda with me, sign on up. That's on Sunday the 4th. I have a Challenge Mode Night. That does have some requirements of 463 minimum to sign up for that, but that is on the 8th, and I need tanks and healers for that. And I also have Triumph Book Club on the 18th, where we're going to be talking about Jana Proudmoore's book, and I'm going to have no power, so I will be reading that. And then I have Shaw of Anger on the 29th. I really want to do that with the guild, and I'd love to have a full guild group and not have to go into general chat, so I'm looking for 4090s. And I think that's all my events. Okay. Speaking of events, a lot of you have heard from officers this month and have heard from me, and I want to get the bad stuff out of the way, about pugging. And I really wanted to take a time when I have 40 of you here to explain to you a little bit why Triumph is the way that it is. You know, we watched during the toughest times of Cataclysm and the expansion, we watched so many guilds fall apart. Because it was so easy to just LFR, or just hop in a dungeon, or just do your own thing and log off, and the community was gone. So, you know, I've always felt this way, and you know that, but I did make the newer initiative that I'm going to stick to this month, or this expansion, sticking to what our philosophy is about, which is community. And we cannot be a community if we're not working together. By not pugging, we are generating revenue for the guild, which I can give back to you. For example, we have 41,600 gold being handed out to you tonight, and I could not do that if you were not running weekly heroics together, you were not running scenarios together weekly, and we weren't just generally generating gold for the guild together. Also, if you are off pugging, then our events aren't getting attended. You know, during that time where you're coming online and you're doing something by yourself, during that time, you could be, there is probably simultaneous events, simultaneously people that are looking for people to do things with inside the guild, and you're missing out on what Triumph is all about. So I know that it's a sensitive time in the guild right now because we're at the beginning of an expansion. You're seeing toasts, so it's being more obvious that, hey, there's a toast and no one else got the toast and you're by yourself and it's noticeable. So I know that that's how a lot of you have been approached. And I just want to let you know, no one's singled out. A lot of you have been approached because it's just been a reminder of put it out in guild first. Follow it, follow the example of what the officers are doing. When I'm running dailies, if it's something like Claxy, Golden Lotus, Shadow Pan, I put it out in guild chat because I know I'm going to get through it faster with a couple of you guys with me. Running a heroic, toss it out in guild chat. Running a scenario, God, we need scenarios, guys. Toss it out in guild chat. I mean, you only need 3. And it's going to help you move better. If a mistake happens, you're not going to have to fight it out with a pug. And in general, it's just going to help you become more closer knit with the guild. I just really want to emphasize the fact that, we're not doing this to hurt people. We're doing this to help. And this is my vision for the guild. And I've never seen a more close-knit guild than where we are right now. Now, I know a lot of you, and Sower could probably speak to this. I feel uncomfortable calling out in guild chat. And you feel like, well, nobody's answering me, so nobody wants to play with me. But, I gave an example to my officers a couple weeks ago. Ash put out in guild chat, she was running heroic, and I was doing my dailies, which you guys understand, I'm sure. And then 15 minutes later, Valdrix puts it out, and he's like, he's running heroic, and I'm still doing my dailies. And then 20 minutes later, Valdrix says, he's running heroic, he's still got a spot, and I jumped in. I mean, that just, you can't know what people are doing, what's going on, what's preventing them from saying they'll go, and then 10 minutes later seeing that they won't go, and then 10 minutes later seeing that they will go. So don't make that assumption. Always remember that we're always guild first, but people choose to make the decision to run their heroics or their events or their battlegrounds at certain times, and in the evening. But people are always running them, and I knew that someone was going to come back sooner or later and say they were running them, or I would just start another group. So I just wanted to take a minute and kind of talk to you about that, and we know that community is what this guild is founded on. It is our foundation, and any rules that are made inside this guild are based on that. And that's what this pugging rule is about. I will always say community first, triumph first. So just wanted to send that reminder out there and why we're asking for it. Let's switch gears and talk a minute about something huge that happened over the past month. And that would be the fact that we as a guild got, and if you look to my right, standing next to me, got the legendary for the guild. There he is. He's saying something so that you can really notice. We have Infusus to our right. He's on Terragosa. We got the legendary staff out of Firelands. I will let him speak for a second. He could not do that without you. You can now go to the guild vendor and purchase, you can purchase Little Terragosa as well as new perks that we've gotten so far this expansion. So you should definitely check out the guild vendor in Stormwind. And, Infusus, I'll let you take a minute and address everyone about that.
So, first of all, a huge thank you to not only the people who helped me out, but everybody in the guild, because people came when we were short on a few people once in a while, and everybody was really supportive that we were running this every Saturday for an insane amount of time, and people switched roles and everything. So thank you so much to everybody, and it was a huge accomplishment. Everybody in the guild or in the staff.
Awesome. And with that, I'm going to kind of hand it back over to you and let you talk to the guild a little bit about rating and where we're heading.
Sure. So first things first. Everybody has hit this expansion with the ground running. It's just been awesome to see everybody gearing so fast and so furious, and people are switching out gear. Seems like every day, their eye level's getting 1 point higher, and everybody's getting excited about it. That's really awesome to see, and I'm so proud of everybody. Almost all of our raiders have hit the 458 item level, even the ones that it wasn't required of by hitting it yesterday. it's just amazing to see. You know, we put that carrot on the stick out there of people getting, you know, trying heroics this time around and really having a plan to pursue them, and the edge that everybody is showing and the attitude that everybody is putting towards this is amazing. So that's first and foremost. You guys are just awesome and you've hit the ground running, and I'm really proud of you. Now for some numbers. Red team, make sure you reach your eye level cap by Friday, November 23rd. That means when the clock strikes midnight and it becomes November 23rd, you want to have your stuff gemmed, enchanted, and reforged correctly. And yes, everything will be being checked. And you will be doing it probably the morning of the 23rd. Your first raid is November 30th. So I really encourage you to watch the live streams that are going to come out over the next month. They're going to be live streamed, they'll be on Twitch TV, and they'll be on YouTube. So you'll be able to see how your raid leaders are actually calling these fights and how we're progressing through it. So I really suggest you look at that. And I want to take a minute to pimp the weeknight raids. Make sure you are signing up for that. Get the right date here. I believe it's the 15th, and you have to be ready by the 8th. So Red Team Raiders, this is a good chance for you to go ahead and get in here on a weeknight raid right away. And this is for everybody, so make sure you're coming out for the weeknight raids. Friday and Saturdays are bad days for you. Just head on out for the 15th.
Just remember with those, everyone's going to be on standby until you've gotten yourself raid approved. Remember, you cannot get yourself raid approved unless you've attended a raid meeting. So first step is raid meeting. If you missed that, you need to talk to Infusus. If you've hit your raid meeting and now you just need to be raid approved and you were already raid approved last expansion, you just need to check over, talk to any raid leader, and as soon as you see your name turn black, you're good. If you're not on the missed raiding rotation and you need to be put on there, that means you need to also do it one more step further with us and do a run. So you would just need to contact any raid leader for that. Any questions? Sit down with any raid leader and they'll talk it all out with you.
The sky is dark. The fire.
So anything you want to chit chat about with the Facebook and podcast that's going on?
No, not really. I mean, I think that the Facebook community is alive and thriving. It seems to me like everybody that has been around the guild for a while has the access to the Facebook page at this point, and I know a lot of information gets passed through that right now. So if you are in the guild and you're not part of our Facebook group, you should definitely get into it, because I know that it's really cool as far as, like, you know, people bringing you getting an interesting glimpse into news and all kinds of things that we talk about in there, and it's really easy to stay up to date. That being said, I also want to bring up the guild website. We still have a lot of members posting on the forums and that sort of thing. So don't forget, if you are just an avid Facebook user, don't forget about our guild website, because there's a lot of information that gets passed through there as well, and not all of our members use the Facebook page. So, check out the forums once or twice a week and make a post, because there's still a lot of value there. As far as the podcast goes, we just had, I think it was like our 14th episode. Our feedback has been pretty good, and we have, I think, a very loyal listening base at this point. We're always looking to grow it. If you haven't checked out the Triumph podcast, give us a listen. It's really fun. We enjoy bringing the shows to you guys. If you have suggestions, feel free. Miera always has like little bits that he's doing as far as trivia contests and fun things on it. So check it out. I think you guys would enjoy it.
Also, remember the podcast. Not the podcast. The website is a great source for all the information that you often hear us talking about. Crusader program, rating rotation spreadsheet, awards lists, how to get to the podcast, the link to the Facebook. It's all there, as well as right on the main page, photo of the week, so you can be a part of that. And scrolling down, you can see what's new in the forum.
Yeah, the Facebook is like, that's the fun and fluff, and the website is the nuts and bolts.
Exactly. If I have anything serious to say, it's going to go on the forums. Okay, so with that being said, another big piece of information for our newer members, if you want to see what these 10 ranks in the guild are all about, when you look at them and what does a Crusader rank mean, what does a Squire mean, what does an Apprentice mean, how am I a Knight, I'm only rank 3, how do I, or rank 7, 8, how do I move up in the guild? That's all in the forums. That's all under guild rankings, and you can read all about that. So instead of taking up your time tonight when you could be playing and explaining it all to you, please read over the forums and then come to me with any questions that you may have. With that, I do want to talk about promotions tonight. We have some peasants here this evening, and I want to send a moment to say hello to them and welcome them here. We have Fleischer is here with us, and we have Sutcliffe, and we have Lavalia, and we have Witchcraft. So thanks for coming out, guys. If this is your first guild meeting, you'll get used to them. They're usually on Wednesday nights, the last night of the month, every month. Just kind of happened that it couldn't be this month like that, but if this isn't your first meeting, I'm sure you'll be here many more. We do have 2 guards that have decided that they're going to take on the rank of Squire and start to go through the very painstaking process of becoming a Knight inside the guild. And they're going to be squired by a Knight and start that process with them. And the first of them is Evil is Good. Evil is getting promoted tonight to Squire, so take a moment and congratulate him on that. He's decided he wants to work harder in the guild, and he no longer wants to take. He wants to start giving back. So congratulations, Evil. Your Knight is going to be Dusty Star. So yeah, take a minute and congratulate Evil. He's got a long road ahead of him. The other person had every plans to be at the guild meeting when I had it planned for Wednesday for the past 6 months. So when you see him come online, he's really upset, but he's at a band competition. He's really upset that he can't make it tonight. I told him I'm going to promote him anyway because I think it's important. So please, when you see him log on, make some noise for him. I call him Plegasus, but it's Plegzus or Trav. He's getting promoted tonight to Squire as well. And he will be squired by Misery. So Misery, just get in touch with him. He's pretty upset that he couldn't make it tonight. So, congratulate him. So, if you want to know more about how to move up the guild and become a Knight, like I said, check out the forums on that and come talk to me. And if you ever have an interest in being a Squire, if you've been a guard for a minimum of 3 months, you're level 90 now, and you wanna go ahead and start that process, come and let me know, and we'll start it for you. I have no apprentices being moved to Knight tonight, and I did want to take a minute and talk about the Crusader program. So if you're a Knight or higher inside the guild and you want to start the Crusader program has just been revamped. Has just been revamped for us, and it's all ready for Mists with all new achievements, and that kind of threw a wrench in a lot of the current Crusaders. They needed some catch up, plus they had to level their tunes and such, which I get that. So we actually have no Crusader promotions this night, tonight, but do remember that the Crusader program is an optional content that's designed for Knights and Officers of Triumph, and it's a high reward, high participation design for Knights and Officers to distinguish themselves. So it consists of 12 ranks that you have to go through at least by a minimum of month by month in order to obtain the rank of Crusader. So it takes a minimum of a year of dedication to do it. But some of the rewards of that are, which I have to mail that out or do that tonight, are 1,000 monthly gold stipend that you receive. Another reason why I need guildies working together to put cash into the guild vault. They receive 1,000 monthly gold stipend. and unlimited guild repair. It's a fantastic program, and if you're looking for more and you're looking to really distinguish yourself above all, then I highly recommend this is for you. I want to take a second and just recognize some anniversaries this year. This month, Ali Yunus and Renesmee would be with us for 1 year. So that's really exciting. If you see Ala or Renesmee log on over the next couple days, make sure you recognize them. Shusui has hit her three-year mark with us, and she's currently taking a extended sabbatical from WoW, but maybe we'll see her again soon. 5 years with Triumph, and I think he's here tonight. Oscar Teese is here. So go ahead and target him and give him a wave and congratulate him. Congratulations, Oscar, for being with us for 5 crazy long years. Another that has been with us for 5 years, and I know she's here, is Tamarin, one of our wonderful officers. Take a moment. She runs Vanguard with Drek. Take a moment and give her a hug and congratulate her. Congratulations on 5 years of service. And the third is actually Nova Shenron, which is Yoshi, which is what we usually hear him called as. He's been with the guild for 5 years. I don't think he's on tonight, but when you see him, go ahead and send him a congrats in guild chat when you see him. He's a slacker. And then I want to get to the moment of I think most of you have been waiting for. I offered some pretty hefty rewards for the beginning of this expansion. I wanted you guys to really strive and to have some real what's the way I want to say? I just wanted to have some good, friendly competition, and I think it worked. I mean, I think a lot of people really pushed. We created a whole new awards page. You can go to that. You can find that link on the main website, and you can see the rewards the awards you've earned in the guild, and that will always be there. Just recognition as well as in your notes. And we had some people that really pushed hard, and some real front runners that I was really proud of to see this time around. So, without further ado, let's start to talk about them. For someone that got the first person in the guild, and I want to say he did it within the first day or 2 days of being in the guild, got the title of Jack of all trades, which is 5 primary reputations maxed out, which means he would have to have done it on 3 tunes. He earned the title of Trade Master and earned a reward of 2,500 gold. Everybody, put your hands together for Visigoth. Visigoth, come open trade with me. Congrats, Vizzy. Well deserved. For somebody that used to hate professions, that's pretty impressive. Then we have our monks. So we broke our monks up by belts, and you could earn a belt if you were one of the first 5 monks to hit 90, from 1 to 90. No faction changing. So you had to do 1 to 90, no recruit a friend help, and level yourself up. And the person that came in 5th, and let me tell you, she was really squealing at the end, fighting Valdrix like you wouldn't believe, and even she was very worried because she was neck and neck with Infusus the whole way up. So, I can attest that she was pretty much checking daily on levels to see if she was going to do it, and she did. She just squeaked in. That's Pandesmia. It's actually, I'm kind of really proud of her because this is the 2nd tune she's ever leveled, and she did Pandesmia without any heirlooms. So, she's going to earn 500 gold, and she earned a blue belt. So, congratulate her when you do see her. Then we have, that came in 4th place, and it's her new main, and I think she's still in Vent. Yes, she is. We have Mulan. Mulan earned the title Purple Belt. I don't know how she let her husband get right before her and ding first to get 3rd, but she still earned purple, and that's a beautiful color. So Mulan, if you're here, come on up and open trade with me, because she did earn 500 gold reward and the title of Purple Belt. Congratulations, Mulan. She loved pandas so much, it's now her main. Then we have Li Shang, which I know he's not here. That's Paro, or Simba, as some of you know him. He is not here this evening. I think he's doing something for work or something. I can't remember. I haven't read his email yet, but he just sent me a text. I just haven't seen it. But he's not here. He earned 3rd place, got the green belt, snuck in right before his wife. Can you believe it? Blasphemy. But congratulations. When you see him log on, make sure you congratulate him on that. Next up, we have Chi Buff, and he is here tonight. And he actually loved the monk so much that it's become his healing main. So Star, and most of you know him as Star Buff, and I will always call him Star. Star, come on up and come get your reward. He earned the brown belt as well as a 500 gold reward.
Well done.
That takes us to a woman that I never want to cross, ladies and gentlemen. She is really a force to be reckoned with. That brings us to Miao Yin. And she, some of you know her as Mahira, some of you know her as Mithrasa, some of you know her as Chi or Chigusa, but she leveled a monk, Pandaren monk from level 1 so fast that she got herself in the top 20 of the guild. And she did it. I can tell you that when we hit level 90, she hit 85. So you know, we did 5 levels and what it took her to do 85. It was amazing. So not only did she earn the title of the Wanderer for being the first panda to 90, and that gave her 5,000 gold. She was the first monk and earned a black belt, and that gave her 5,000 gold. And then she also earned the Enlightened for being the 15th 90 in the guild, being in the top 20. So with all of those titles, I had to try to figure out a way to mash them all together, and that brought us to the Enlightened Black Belt Wanderer. So congratulations to Miao Yin, to Chi. She is getting 10,000 gold tonight, and I cannot give it to her because she's here but not exactly here. So you can congratulate her. She's online, but she's at work, but she will see your grats.
She said you could give the gold to me, and I would give it to her later.
Oh, I was pretty sure that she said she was donating it to me and my hard work. When I said that you could see her grats, it's probably only going to be in guild chat because she's on the armory. Sorry guys, so you might have to switch those to guild chat in order for her to see. That takes us to numbers 11 through 20 in the guild. Okay, so going backwards, squeezing in at number 20, we have Helath. And I could tell you the story right here, but instead I'm going to let you go ahead and hear that on your own on the podcast, because it was on 2 podcasts ago, and you can hear about that. So squeezed in, number 20, give him a grats. He earned the title The Enlightened. Same thing for Raylina, came in at 19, right before Helath. Valdrix came in on now his alt, Valdrix, he came in. Congratulations, Valdrix. Drekka came in as number 17, and Dusty as 16. Miao Yin, who we just talked about, she came in as 15, leveling from 1 to 90, came in 15th in the guild. Luminescence, which is actually I Destroy or Nepenthes alt, came in as 14. Andrea is 13. Ashrath is 12, and Narmi as number 11. So give them a big grats. They are numbers 11 to 20 inside the guild. We have our numbers 10 to 2, and I will actually, you guys can come just open trade with me while I'm talking, but I squeaked in at number 10. I actually would have been number 9, but Sel was whining, so I let him have the spot. So I took number 10, and I earned the title Ascendant, and a 900 gold reward, and so did the following. Selric, right before me, got the same thing, so he's number 9. Visigoth came in at number 8. Congratulations to Vizzy. Holy Rain, some of you know her. Shalisi came in at 7. Capricia came in at 6. Thorox at 5th. Fate came in 4th. Night Tigress in 2nd. Misery, battling his way against number 1, came in as number 2. So congratulations to you guys. Feel free to come open trade with me at any time, and I will check you off and give you your 900 gold. And they've already earned the title Ascendant, so congratulations. And with that, that brings us to the big guy. The guy who reached level 90 in 20, how many hours?
26.
In 26 hours. That is beyond impressive, and it's kind of a little sick.
Why, thank you.
Some of us had notions that we were going to actually compete with him until we realized where this was heading, and we knew that we couldn't compete. And so with that, you hear him talking, and Fusus, 26 hours, leveled from 85 to 90 in an astounding feat. He is earning tonight the reward of the title Zen Master and 19,000 gold. So it's the biggest gold amount reward we've ever given inside the guild, and I have to say that it is well deserved. Congratulations, Infusus. I wish I had your tenacity.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I almost put an extra 0 in there. You almost got 190,000.
That's totally
Okay.
been okay.
Yeah, and then you would have been like, /G quit, I'm done. And with that, guys, that's all I have. And Fusus, I know you got to run. You've got to leave for dinner in 6 minutes. Guys, it was a great meeting. There's many rewards to come. We have quite a few programs coming up. Remember, if you want to be part of Celric's Officers Academy, that's starting up in February and March. I still have 3 spots open for that. All you have to do is let me know that you're interested. And this is, you can be any rank inside the guild, and basically it's going to be a series of classes to just find out that you're to find out what is it like. We all know kind of how to lead, but what is it like to lead in Triumph? Because it's a different animal, and we're quirky. So Cel's going to help out with that, and he has all sorts of fun activities planned. It's not just going to be lectures. So if it's something you're interested in and you want to find out more about how Triumph works, it's nuts and bolts, then please let me know. I now have 2 spots open, so it's the spots are going to fill up quick. Other than that,
Gas has connected.
I will remind you, down the road you will be seeing the return of houses in Triumph, and that's all I'm leaving with that. We'll talk about that more down the road, but I hope you guys have a great evening, and I hope you don't have to spend it doing a ton of dailies. Have a good night, guys.